Hey everyone, it's me. I went to Eastern Europe for my Christmas vacation in December for about 2 weeks, right after finishing my Term 1 group project. In South Korea and many other Asian countries, Christmas isn't celebrated as much, so I've always wanted to experience Christmas in Europe. It was my first time celebrating a real Christmas, and it was absolutely amazing. I was super busy preparing for my exams in early January, so I'm a bit late uploading this Christmas video. But I really wanted to share all the beautiful things I saw in Eastern Europe. Better late than never, right? Then hope you guys enjoy my late Christmas video. 첫 동유럽 시작. 지금 오스트리아 도착했는데 많이 춥군요. 완전 추워. 너무보다도 추워. 따뜻한 거 입고 오길 잘했어. My first destination was Salzburg Christmas Market. Apparently, Salzburg isn't a very big city, so the Christmas market had a very cozy and charming vibe. 근데 너무 춥네. I was so excited to try the local food at the market because it's honestly one of the main reasons I love traveling. 진짜 맛있다. 진짜 바삭바삭해. 여기도 장조림 같아요. 완전 맛있어. 이거 마늘 맛이 세서 맛있어. 약간 갈릭 바게트 맛날. 마늘 치즈? 맛있다. Apparently, Salzburg is a city well known for its connection to Mozart, so I visited the Mozart Museum and Mozart Cafe as well. For the meal, I ordered something called goulash, which is a traditional Hungarian dish, but it's popular across Eastern European countries. It reminded me of Korean galbijjim, so I really enjoyed it. And for dessert, I had something called nokkero, a signature dish of Salzburg that symbolizes the Alps mountains. This is another small Christmas market in Salzburg. Look at this sleeping Santa. Isn't it so cute? And of course, I couldn't miss trying a pretzel here. 장갑 19유로짜리 사자마자 잃어버려서 사자마자 또 샀어. 봉어리 장갑 10유로짜리로. 이렇게 멍청할 수가 있나? 근데 19유로 날라갔어. 길거리에다가 기부한 거야. 아니 그 사이에 누가 주워간 거야. 짜증나. 이게 더 예쁘니까 정신승리 해봅니다. 추워 5시밖에 안 되는데 너무 깜깜해서 숙소로 돌아가야 합니다. 유럽이 원래 이래요. 서머타임 끝나면 4시만 돼도 어두워져서 사운드 오브 뮤직 촬영지에는 가지도 못했어. 괜찮아. 내 벙어리 장갑. 카메라 꺼지지도 않아. 손가락이 안 돼서. On the next day, I took a train to Hallstatt. The view from the train was so beautiful that I couldn't take my eyes off because I love nature so much. Oh, and I even edited my previous video on the train. As soon as I arrived, the view from the entrance was amazing. I took a boat to get to the island, and it was such a small, peaceful place surrounded by the beautiful Alps mountain and the serene lake. Hallstatt is also well known as the inspiration for the movie Frozen, though Disney hasn't officially confirmed it. I took a gondola up to the mountain, and the view was absolutely insane. I was freezing to death, but it was definitely worth it. I'm from Daegu, so I've never seen this much snow in my entire life. Some people say Hallstatt is too touristic, but I loved it here because I'm a big fan of Disney and I really love small, peaceful places surrounded by nature. For the last couple of weeks, I thought a lot about where to go for this Christmas trip, and one of my classmates, George, recommended Austria, and it was definitely the right choice. Out of all the places I visited on this trip, Hallstatt was my absolute favorite. Thanks, George. My next destination was, of course, Vienna. I love art so much, so Vienna has been my dream city since I was young. I visited many different palaces, museums, and art galleries. I was so impressed to see the painting of Klimt in real life. One of my Austrian friends I met during the Da Nang trip recommended some local food, so I tried all of them as well. Wiener Schnitzel is the most representative food of Austria, so of course I tried it. It's like tonkatsu, but it's much thinner and higher quality. The potato salad is a must-eat appetizer here as well. I tried Tafelspitz the other day and it tasted like Korean galbitang. I much prefer this one because it's boiled and steamed beef, and as you already know, I like healthier food. Since Austria is very popular for its desserts like Zautorte and Viennese coffee, so I had to try them as well. I visited one of the top 3 cafes in Vienna, and of course I had to queue for a long time because it was Christmas season. One of the most popular desserts in Austria is called Kaiserschmarrn, which is well known as the Emperor's dessert.
혼자 마차 탔어요. 혼자 마차도 타보다니. 대박.
But the best one was in front of the Viennese City Hall, of course. The market was huge and the decorations were incredible, so I loved it so much.
Enjoy the taste of Vienna.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
On the next day, I took a train and traveled to my 28th country, which is the Czech Republic. Of course, Prague is a must-visit city for any trip to Eastern European countries, right? Prague's Christmas market was beautiful too. Personally, I prefer the city hall view from the Viennese Christmas market just a little more, but the Christmas tree in Prague was much more beautiful. And also, they had the most incredible Christmas food. On the next day, I did a photo shoot with a Korean photographer because I loved the experience when I did one in Paris last autumn, so I wanted to try it again during winter in Prague. I tried a dish called svikova, one of the most traditional Czech meals. It's made with beef cooked in a creamy vegetable sauce, paired with cranberry sauce and sack dumplings. The beef was so soft and it was one of the best food I've ever tried in this trip. I highly recommend you to try this dish when you're in the Czech Republic. Since Prague is very close to Dresden, Germany, I went there for a day trip. It took only 2 hours and a half by Flixbus. Dresden's Christmas market has been on my bucket list for my entire life, and it was one of the main reasons I came to Eastern Europe for this Christmas holiday. Compared to Vienna or Prague, Dresden is not a big city, but as soon as I arrived, I could definitely see why its Christmas market is so popular. Even though it was smaller than the ones I had visited before, the Christmas decorations were much fancier and the lights were brighter. It had its own cozy yet vibrant atmosphere, making it feel even more special. I can confidently say that this was the most beautiful Christmas market I've ever been to. Coming to Germany and not trying sausage doesn't make any sense.
독일에서의 첫 음식 소시지. 버섯 미적도네. 그리고 무슨 이런 소시지가 다 있지? 완전 특이해. 맛있다. 완전 신기한 맛이야. 이게 바로 독일 소시지구나.
Just one little thing, it's something only angels can bring. To see you walk on in here now, through that creaky old door, I couldn't want
한 6바퀴, 7바퀴 돌려주네요.
With my exams and individual assignment deadlines set for early January, so I made sure to study a lot and use my time effectively during this trip, keeping myself busy. I also managed to edit and upload my short videos, photos on the same day I traveled. After a 7-hour train ride with a Harry Potter vibe, I arrived at my final destination, Budapest, Hungary, which is my 30th country. As soon as I arrived, it started to snow, creating the perfect white Christmas atmosphere. Budapest Parliament is known as one of the world's top 3 night views, and it truly lived up to its reputation. It was one of the best night views I've ever seen. Since it was freezing, I tried Hungary's most famous dish, goulash, served with bread, which was a perfect meal in the cold weather. I also tried langos, which is like a Korean hot dog, but larger and topped with various ingredients. For some reason, the portions in Hungary were enormous. On my way home with some packed leftovers, a few homeless people politely asked for food, and of course I gladly gave it to them. My doubts about his real life. Me walking barefoot in the San Diego snow. I wanna make you. I needed to prepare for my exams, assignments, and video editing all at the same time, so this was the busiest trip I've ever had. But still, I enjoyed the Christmas vibe of Eastern Europe a lot. 5 years ago, I cried at the Korean airport because I was so scared of my first solo trip to New Zealand. But now, I visited 30 countries and 26 of them were solo trips across 5 continents. Every time I travel alone, I take on new challenges, figure things out, and discover new sides of myself that I never knew existed. If I hadn't taken that first step just because I was scared, I would have never realized that I'm my own best friend. Solo travel has given me the incredible chance to fully focus on myself without worrying about anyone else. There are still so many countries I want to explore in this world, so I'm gonna visit as many as I can with my best travel mate and soulmate, which is me.